Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this mini purse using Trinity stitch and starting from the zipper. For this project you'll need a 4-ply cotton yarn and a 10 cm zipper, 1.5 mm hook, 4 mm hook. You're gonna start by marking into the zipper every 0.5 cm. Each dot here is a stitch, so I've got 21 in each side, 42 total. And now to start, take the yarn, make a slip knot, keep it big, so this much, and now insert into the first dot. So I'm going to start from the top, so this one, grab the yarn, chain, so this one doesn't count as a stitch, and now I'm going to go into the next dot, insert, grab the yarn, and do single crochets, so go through both loops, and you're going to continue like this. Once you finish this side, you need to do chain 2, 1 and 2. Then I'm going to move into the next side, oops, and insert into the first one and just continue. So I've finished this side as well, and now I'm going to chain 2 again, 1 and 2, and now turn the work, and I'm going to work into the same stitch as the first one, so this chain, not the stitch but the chain, and I'm going to insert into that one again and do another single crochet. And I'm gonna go into the first single crochet, not this one, this is the chain and this is not counted as a stitch, so I'm gonna go into the first one and slip stitch. So you should have total of 44 single crochet, so 2 and 2 in here, sorry, 46, because you've got 4 chains and 21 in each side, so it's total of 46. And now I'm going to switch hook and take my 4 mm, and I'm going to join another strand of 4-ply cotton yarn. So if you don't have another ball of yarn, what you can do is take the other end of the ball from the middle of the ball. So like this, if you pull the yarn, so you can find the other end. So my one is where it is, it's here. So I've just found it. It can be messy, so the best thing to do is to have 2 balls of yarn, but if you don't have, you can use the other end, so like me. Once you've got your yarn ready, so here I've got my new strand, and this is the old working strand, and what you're gonna do is align them together like this, leave a little bit bigger end on the right, and you can see my 2 strands now, and I'm gonna secure these 2 ends here with my left hand thumb and middle finger like this. So these are secure like this, and I'm gonna grab the 4mm hook, insert and pull the yarn close, so this way. Like this. You can also secure it by tying them together, these 2 ends. If you want, you can tie them together, so it will stay a little bit more secure. And I'm going to start with chain 2, 1 and 2, and I'm going to insert the hook into the second chain from hook. So this is the first one, this is the second one. Insert into the second chain from hook and pull up a loop, and then I'm going to insert into the same as the slip stitch position, so the same stitch that you're working in. So you've got 3 loops, but you can see 6 strands, and I'm going to go into the next stitch and pull up another loop. So you've got 4 loops or 8 strands, and go through all this, then chain 1, and now I'm going to work the next. So the next stitch is going to be insert the hook into the same as the last worked stitch, so this one, the same one in which you already worked, so this one, and pull up loop. Then I'm going to go into next stitch, pull up a loop, then into the next one again and pull up a loop. So I've got 4 loops, and I'm going to go through all this and chain 1, and this is the repeat. Work into the same as the last worked stitch, so this one, pull up a loop, then work into the next stitch, pull up a loop, then into the next stitch and pull up another loop, and go through all and chain 1. So this is how it looks, and this is a repeat for this round. So I'm going to go into the same, then into the next 2, so one at a time. I'm going to treat the chain 2 as a stitch. So the first chain is here, so I'm going to insert into the same stitch first, and then into the next chain, and then again into the next chain. So I've got again 4 loops, and I'm going to go through all and chain 1 and continue the work. So first into the chain, then into the next stitch, then into the next, and I'm here into the last one. I've got 2 stitches left, and the last stitch is here. It's really tiny, so don't skip it, just try to insert and grab, go through all 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to avoid the last chain 1, so I'm not going to make a chain now. What I'm going to do is slip stitch to the first stitch here. So find the first stitch, which is this one, and just slip stitch. And now for the next round, chain 1 and turn the work. So I've been working from the outside or the right side, and now I'm going to turn it this way so that the wrong side is facing me, and I'm going to work from this side one. So insert the hook into the first stitch, so you can see straight away down here. Insert the hook and do a single crochet, and I'm going to place a stitch mark into that one, and then go into the same as the single crochet and place another single crochet. So you've got 2 single crochet into that one. And now what I'm going to do, skip the next stitch and go into the next one and place 2 single crochet. So skip 1, go into the next and single crochet 2, 1 and 2. Again skip the next stitch and go into the next one. So if you check the next stitch, you can see it's a bit big, whereas the one I'm working in is going to be a little bit tight. So this one, 1 and 2, each time you're going to place 2 stitches, skip 1, go into the next and single crochet, and this is the pattern for this round. So if you turn your work, you can check how it looks. And I'm going to continue, skip 1, go into the next, 2 single crochet, and I'm into my last stitch. So skip the next, go into the last one and 2 single crochet. And to finish the work, take the stitch marker off and slip stitch. And now for the next round, chain 2, turn the work and repeat the first round. So you're going to insert into the second chain from hook and pull up a loop. Then you're going to insert into the same as the slip stitch position, pull up a loop, and then go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. So you're going to have 4 loops and go through all 4, chain 1, place your stitch marker into the first one, so this is the first, and just repeat the same pattern. So insert into the same worked stitch, go into the next, go into the next, 4 loop, go through all 4, and chain 1, and just continue repeating. And after the last one, you don't want to make the chain, so avoid the chain for the last stitch and slip stitch into the first one, and chain 1, turn the work and place 2 single crochet into the first, so the same here, and just repeat that pattern of 2 single crochet, skip 1, 2 single crochet, and always make sure you have the same count of stitch. So for the previous round, I mean this round of the Trinity stitch, you should have 45, and into the 2 single crochet one you should have 46. So you should always have 46. I've done total of 12 rounds, and to finish off, just after the slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn and pull. That's it. And now I'm going to turn the work so the wrong side is out, and using a needle and some thread I'm going to secure this zipper end. So I'm going to do with both the ends. So what you have to do is you have to secure it with the purse. So and now I'm gonna go back and forth. So insert and get it on the other side, and get it back again, and continue like this for a few times, and then just secure it and cut it. And to finish off, just secure it and repeat on the other end as well. Once you finish securing the zipper, you're going to move into closing down the purse. You need to open the zipper and work in the wrong side and join the yarn to the opposite end to where you finished. So I finished here, and I'm going to join it in this side. Insert the hook into these 2 stitches that are together. So I'm going to insert one here, one here, and grab the yarn. So this time I'm using 1 strand, make a slip knot and grab, chain 1. Now I'm going to do slip stitches all the way around, going through 1 loop of each stitch. So this one and this, and slip stitch, and I'm going to continue all the way. Once you're done, chain 1, cut the yarn and pull, and you can whip all the ends and turn the work. Once you've finished, this is how it looks. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.